Hello and welcome to Tokyo Dispatch. I'm Sandeep Menon with the daily roundup of the day's biggest stories from the Olympic Games. It's day 3 of the sporting extravaganza. Let's catch you up on all the day's top stories. In a historic moment for India, Bhavani Devi goes down fighting in the second round of the women's individual sabre event. This is the first time that India is competing in this event at the Olympics. Australia's Ariane TITMUS defeats Katie Ledecky of the United States to win the women's 400-meter gold in freestyle. Britain's Adam Peaty continued his dominance on the 100-meter breaststroke event with another gold. Indian archers failed to get past South Korean hurdle, and Japan's 13-year-old Nishiya wins women's skateboard gold. We will bring you the medals tally at the end of the video, so make sure you stick around for that. But now, let's see what the Indian athletes were up to today. It was a mixed day for Indian athletes. Take a look at some of the keen contests. Bhavani Devi, India's first fencer at the Olympics, exited at the second round, losing to world number 3 Manon Brunet in the women's individual sabre. Despite the loss, it was a historic moment for the sport in India. Moving on to badminton, after a successful first match, the Indian men's doubles pair of SATWIK-CHIRAG and Chirag Shetty suffered a 13-21, 12-21 loss to world number 1 Marcus Gideon and Kevin Sukamuljo of Indonesia. They will now face Great Britain in the final group game with qualification on the line. Mixed news coming from our paddlers. Seasoned Indian table tennis star A Sharath Kamal defeated Portugal's Tiago Polonia. Sharath will now face a defending champion from China, Ma Long, in what is likely to be one of his toughest matches. In the women's event, all hopes of a medal were dashed as Maika Batra crashed out of the third round. She lost to Austria's Sofia Pulkanova. Sutirtha Mukherjee also lost her match against Portugal's Yu Fu. In tennis, Sumit Nagal's run came to an abrupt end at the hands of world number 2 Daniil Medvedev. The Russian had complained about the heat and looked like he was in a hurry as he demolished his Indian opponent in just over an hour, clinching a 6-2, 6-1 win. Moving on to archery, the Indian men's team of Praveen Jadhav, Atanu Das and Tarundeep Rai exited at the quarterfinals. Team India's opponent South Korea, who went on to win the gold, showed that they are a cut above the rest, pulling off a stellar performance against the Indian team, which also showed its class. Now let's move on to the best of the international events. In swimming, in one of the most keenly anticipated contests, Australia's Ariane TITMUS swam a ferocious second round to defeat 5-time Olympic gold medalist Katie Ledecky of the United States in the women's 400-meter freestyle final. Good news is, this is just round 1. There are 2 more to go. Here's how her coach celebrated the win. This should give you a sense of what a big win this was.
Oh my goodness!
Adam Peaty lived up to his gold medal hopes, winning the 100-meter breaststroke event. Peaty had won the gold in Rio as well. His time of 57.37 was well short of his own world record time of 56.88 seconds. But you only need to go as fast as you need to go, I guess. Canadian MACNEAL won the women's 100-meter butterfly, and the United States triumphed in the men's 4x100-meter relay. The attempts to make Olympics more appealing to the younger generation worked, at least in one way, as 3 teenagers backed podium in women's skateboard event. Japan's Momiji Nishiya won gold, 13-year-old Brazilian Raisa Leal won silver, and Japan's Funa Nakayama won bronze at the grand old age of 16. Okay, before we go, are you wondering what to watch tomorrow? Make sure you don't miss these events. In badminton, Indian doubles pair Ranki Reddy and Shetty face Great Britain. They'll be playing to stay in the competition. Another India's hopes from Northeast, boxer Lovelina Burgoyne takes on German Nadine Apetz in women's 64 kgs in the round of 16. The Indian men's hockey team will look to bounce back from a hammering they received at the hands of Australia when they take on Spain in their third Pool A game. And finally, here's the medals tally. With that, we wind up the day's action. We'll be back with all the updates tomorrow. For the latest action, make sure you log on to deccanherald.com or download the app for the notifications.